Welcome to another deep dive into the world of tech. Today, we're talking about something that might just change the future of portable gaming forever. It's called the ASUS ROG Ally 2, and no, this isn't just another shiny gadget or small refresh. This could be the most ambitious gaming handheld we've seen in years. To understand why the ASUS ROG Ally 2 is such a big deal, we need to go back a bit. Just a little. You might remember the ROG Ally X. It was a decent device. It had a better battery, more RAM, a slightly better grip. People liked how it felt in the hand. It performed well and handled games just fine. But here's the thing, it didn't blow anyone's mind. It wasn't revolutionary. It was more like a version 1.5, a good one, yes, but still using the same AMD Z1 Extreme chip, solid, reliable, but safe. Now, ASUS is changing gears. They're not just tweaking an old design, they're rethinking everything. The ROG Ally 2 is a fresh direction. Instead of one-size-fits-all, they're launching two models. That's a bold move. One version is made for casual players. The other is for hardcore gamers who want it all. It shows ASUS finally understands something that most companies miss. Not every gamer is the same. Let's break it down. The first model is the white version. This one's built for players who want fun, flexibility, and freedom but without spending a fortune. It's designed to be lightweight and affordable, but still powerful enough for most games. It's expected to come with the regular AMD Z1 chip, not the extreme version. That means fewer CPU cores and less raw horsepower. But here's why that's actually smart. Fewer cores means better battery life, less heat, and a cooler, quieter experience overall. And let's be honest, most casual gamers aren't trying to max out every AAA title. A lot of people just want to play indie games, retro classics, or maybe stream their favorite titles. For that kind of user, the white model is more than enough. It won't break the bank, it won't break a sweat, and it won't overheat it. Your hands. It also fills a gap in the market. Right now, there are handhelds like the Lenovo Legion Go and the iNeo Air that try to hit that sweet spot between price and performance. But the ASUS ROG Ally 2 white model could take the crown. Here, why? Because ASUS already has the brand power, the design knowledge, and the production scale to deliver something polished. In this space, performance isn't just about frame rates. It's about comfort. It's about how the device feels in your hands, how it fits into your daily life. Can you use it on a couch, in bed, on the subway? With the white Ally 2, you absolutely can. It's simple, smart, and very user-focused. Now, let's talk about the black model. This is where things get wild. The black version of the ROG Ally 2 isn't just an upgrade. It's a leap forward. ASUS is pulling out all the stops with this. 1. It's got a new brain, the AMD Z2 Extreme APU, built on the latest Zen 5 architecture. What does that mean? Faster load times, smoother frame rates, better heat management, all in a body small enough to hold in one hand. That chip alone gives it a 15 to 20% performance boost over the Z1 Extreme. That's not just marketing talk. In real-world gaming, that's the difference between a smooth boss fight and a frustrating leg spike. It's the difference between immersion and distraction. And it doesn't stop there. The black version might come with up to 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. That's more than some full-size gaming laptops. Think about that. You could load up multiple games, stream, record, even do light content creation, all from your hands. No desk, no cords, no compromises. It could also offer up to 4 terabytes of storage. That's huge. You could carry your entire game library, movies, photos, mods, whatever you want. And thanks to the fast memory and storage, everything runs smooth, multitasking, easy, loading screens. Short, everything feels instant. But ASUS didn't just focus on speed. They focused on feel. The design of the Ally 2 has been completely reworked. The original model felt more like a flat tablet with buttons. The new one is chunkier, but in a good way. It's got deeper grips, bolder curves. It feels like a true gaming controller now. Your fingers wrap around it naturally. Your palms feel more supported. And your hands don't cramp after 20 minutes. They rebalance the weight too. The device no longer feels top-heavy. It's more stable. Whether you're lying on your back, sitting on a train, or propped up in a coffee shop, it just feels right. ASUS also tweaked the button layout. Everything is tighter, more responsive, and more logical. The D-pad feels crisper, the analog sticks feel sturdier. Even small changes like button spacing make a big difference when you're deep into a platformer or shooter. It's not just comfort, it's control. One thing they didn't change is the display size. And that was smart. The ROG Ally 2 keeps the 7-inch screen. That means all your old accessories still wear cases, protectors, docks. But they might improve the display internally. Rumors say it could be a 120 Hz refresh rate. That would make every swipe, scroll, and cutscene feel ultra smooth. High refresh rate on a handheld. Yes, please. Now let's talk battery and charging. This part matters more than you might think. Because nothing kills the vibe like a dead battery. ASUS knows that. So, the Ally 2 is going to support fast charging up to 100 W. That's fast. Really fast. You could plug it in for 30 minutes and get hours of game time back. That's a huge quality of life upgrade. Battery life itself will still depend on the games you're playing. Heavier titles will drain faster, but the new chip is more efficient. That means longer play sessions overall. Combine that with quick charging, and you've got something that can truly go the distance. Let's not forget one small detail that could change everything: the Xbox button. Yep, the black model includes a dedicated Xbox button. That might seem like a minor addition, but it's not. It hints at something big. It suggests ASUS is working more closely with Microsoft. Maybe we'll see a custom Xbox-style interface, something that replaces the clunky Windows 11 experience with a clean gaming dashboard. If they pull that off, it could solve one of the biggest problems with handheld PCs. Right now, Windows just isn't made for small screens, tapping tiny icons, dragging windows around. It's frustrating. But what if you turned on your Ally 2 and saw your Game Pass library right there? With big tiles, quick access, and cloud saves. That would feel like a true handheld console. The possibilities are huge. And ASUS seems ready to deliver. Cooling has also been improved. That's important. Because when you're playing intense games, heat builds up fast. That means noisy fans. That means sweat. That means discomfort. But with the new thermal design, the Ally 2 runs cooler and quieter. Less noise, less heat, more immersion. You can game at night, in bed, with zero distractions. Let's go a little deeper into the experience ASUS is aiming to deliver with the ROG Ally 2. This isn't just a device for playing games, it's an ecosystem in your hands. And that matters. Most handhelds today force you to compromise. You either get raw power but poor portability, or you get great battery life but underwhelming performance. The ROG Ally 2 breaks that pattern. It's designed to be the best of both worlds. Let's talk more about that performance difference. The new AMD Z2 Extreme chip is based on the latest Zen 5 architecture. That's important because Zen 5 isn't just a small upgrade over Zen 4 or Zen 3, it's a whole new level of efficiency and speed. With this chip, everything from boot times to texture streaming improves. You're not just playing games, you're playing them better. Open world games load faster. AI routines run smoother. Cutscenes don't stutter. You don't get those random frame drops that ruin a good moment. And thanks to better thermal management, you don't feel like you're holding a mini oven in your hands. That was one of the big complaints with early handheld PCs. Even if the performance was good, the heat made them uncomfortable. With the ROG Ally 2, ASUS focused heavily on internal airflow, smaller, quieter fans, better heat spreaders, improved exhaust placement. This means the back stays cooler, and the fans don't sound like a tiny jet engine during every boss battle. And when you're playing in a quiet room, maybe at night, or in bed, that low noise profile matters. You can stay immersed without distraction. Let's go back to RAM and storage for a moment. 0.32 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM is a massive leap. And it's not just about multitasking. Some modern games are starting to push the limits of 16 gigabytes, open-world RPGs. High-res textures, real-time ray tracing, these things eat up memory with 32 gigabytes. You're future-proofing your experience, and when you pair that with up to 4 terabytes of NVMe storage, it opens a world of possibilities. You can keep your entire game library with you. No need to uninstall and reinstall every week. You can store media, mods, and even use the device for creative work, video editing, music production, whatever you like. Let's not forget Windows. Yes, it's not perfect on a handheld, but the ROG Ally 2 is taking steps to make that better. The rumored new UI, more Xbox-like dashboard is a huge step forward. It shows ASUS is listening. People want simplicity. They want to turn it on and start playing, not fight with touch. Targets or resize windows. That Xbox-style overlay could be the key to making Windows actually enjoyable on a small screen. Imagine seeing your Game Pass library right when you boot up. Imagine a single tap to resume your last save. No desktop icons, no confusion, just games.